us.
I have pressed record, sir.
Yes, sir. What's good with you, man?
Man.
Now let's begin the story.
Tired.
That time, motherfuckers. Dub down, motherfuckers.
H-Town's finest 16 Shots podcast.
Stop lightning with the blam blam.
Second episode of 2022. Second episode of 2022. It is one young James Boogie, one AR Dub. This is 16 Shots podcast. What's going down?
Man, it's been a great day, man. I got back into the workforce.
So how long were you out? Well, how long were you just isolated?
To the 23rd to the 3rd, second, maybe first, yeah.
You know, I was in Houston for Christmas, bro.
Yeah.
And I was in the store working. I worked in the store for the week, and Christmas time, I was around my parents, bro. I was in the house around my parents, around the wife's parents and people's. So nobody in my household, like my mom, my dad, my brother, none of them caught COVID. None of Dominique's people had COVID, and we were in close proximity. I have a very, very, very close family member I went to go visit as well on Christmas Eve.
Okay.
And they had some people over. You know, they had some immediate family members over. That I don't fuck with. Not in a bad way. I just, I don't fuck with people. So me being me, I walked in the house, surveyed the scene, went and found a corner where no one was at. Saturday.
You did the how many people gonna be there?
I really did, bro. But
That's Future, by the way.
I know. But I had to go see the kids. So I went, did my salute when I walked in, sat in the corner. Talked to everybody at least 6 feet past.
The salute is hard though, bro. When you do the salute though, yeah, that it can be taken one of three ways.
Well, give me the first way.
The first way is he used to be in the military and it's engraved in his brain, so he just do that. So
I ain't do this though. I did the hood, you know. What's that?
Yeah.
Way?
Yeah. The other one is he's trying to say he is souls in the streets, and even though we in a setting that, is family orientated, don't get him fucked up because he's still about that business. I'm always on key, you know what I'm saying? I'm always on note. That's another way.
I can see that, but there were no enemies afoot.
Yeah. And then the third one could be like, man, he's saying he only need to touch us, man. He like, I'm too good for y'all, man. Y'all just be happy seeing my presence, you know what I'm
saying? It was a mixture of the third one. I must admit. It was a mixture of the third one.
That's what you know what I'm saying?
So
okay.
I went and sat down in my corner, bro. And I was just chopping it up with the person I came to see and their beautiful children who are my children as well. Me and Dominique did the same thing. Christmas Day, we didn't show up. We didn't go back over there. I was supposed to. I couldn't make it.
Okay.
And, of course, I wasn't in town for New Year's Eve. Well, they had a packed house again. Matter of fact, I think they had a packed house from Christmas to New Year's. Well, now, what was Malcolm X's favorite quote about the assassination of JFK? What did he say? What got him in trouble? What he said? The roosters have what?
The roosters have come to crow.
The roosters have come to crow. Or whatever he said.
Yeah.
Because they got that Amarion.
Man, Marion, man.
They got that Amarion, bro. They over there. Sore backs and... Yeah. And I'm trying to figure out... I'm trying to figure out how I dodged it. Because I've been at work in both cities, Houston and Atlanta, are hot spots. And the stores have been hot spots. People been dropping like flies, not dying, just being sick. I have a theory about that too. And I didn't catch it, bro. I really think people was like, hold on, man. It's an outbreak between Christmas and New Year's and I can get 10 days paid vacation? Let me get this cough and this positive test right quick.
Oh, think it was a conspiracy?
I mean, because honestly, bro, with the Omicron, a lot of people just
We will
They got
only
a
refer
cough,
to that
they got a
as hold on.
headache. Huh?
We will only refer to the Amar, whatever you're trying to say. We'll only refer to that as the Omarion on this show.
Omicron.
It will only be known as it. It will only be referred to as the Omarion on this show.
Niggas been catching Omarion and they been at the Omarion concert, bro. Like,
Yeah.
I know for a fact ain't nobody this sick, bro. At most, you you said you had some body aches. You had one tough day, man. You know what, bro? Body ache, one tough day, and I got 9 more days to chill.
But okay, yes, and I didn't eat like I just weighed I almost weighed myself, but I knew how much I might drop like 5-6 pounds.
It's 2022. It's New Year's. Niggas got resolutions in the way. They trying to drop some weight for the new year, bro. I ain't never seen so many fat people walking around with gallons of water in my life, bro.
Yeah, man. But what I'm saying is like I don't know. I can't speak. I'm beginning. I'm not on any side of this, but I'm beginning to understand how some of the LBGQ TXYZ community feel in a little bit, because it's like we are so unique as individuals, right?
Where you going? I'm lost now.
Well, yeah. Let me ride
Take
with
me
you
there.
now.
I'm riding with you. I'm lost, but I'm riding with you.
You know what I'm saying? We got what's it called? What I'm saying is, we so unique as characters and individuals, man, that it's like the way I react to something, man. You can't judge the way I react to something. It just let me have it because it might be true. I'm not saying you're wrong, but I'm just saying we might all catch the same thing, and you might just be. The cough might get you for 2-3 weeks, but then everything else you don't feel it. And me, I might have the sore body for 2 weeks, but I don't get the cough. And somebody else, because I know somebody else got the cough and they still coughing. You know what I'm saying? Like hard. Like
I'm talking about these niggas that went and got these fake positive tests so they can be off for free, nigga.
oh, I'm saying I'm saying like I agree with you on that on the hood note, but then I'm realizing that anybody like. Everybody's symptoms are kind of different, like, you know what I'm saying? So I got you. You're right, though. Niggas is scheming because we do too much, but Omarion is bad.
I feel like if I would have took the test a week and a half ago, I probably would have popped positive. I had a cough. I had a headache for like 3 days. It wasn't a bad headache. It was just one of them little headaches like right here. And it was like a little, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't like a... It was just like
I can only respectfully say that, man. I'm glad that you could handle it that well.
But in 2019, I was fucked up for like 3 weeks though. So maybe I have some antibodies, bro. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I done been out here in these COVID streets risking it all so people can ride during the pandemic. And I built up immunity. You know what I'm saying? Plus I got the jab, so I'm a mutated something.
You got the jab. You already had it, beat it, got the jab. So really, you can't catch it.
I probably can still. My DNA probably modified, so I'm probably not even, if they had a scanner to scan if you're human or not, I'm probably not even human anymore, bro.
Bro, your DNA didn't get in chip. I'm finna go on a whole nother tangent about superhero powers, and I need to see some, because in my knowledge of every single comic that I've ever read, when the DNA change, some kind of power comes up. So I need to find. Well, we got Tiff.
I got a power though.
Superpower.
It just added to my superpower to bullshit these hoes out here in these streets, bro. Man, we gotta work on our introduction to our guests, man. We be just talking mid-sentence. You know what? Let me stop, my brother. You may have a good thing going on because we'll be talking mid-sentence, and it's like a doorbell. It's almost like two homies getting interrupted by a guest. So you know what? Yeah. I see what you did there.
I like how you can see. Sometimes you ain't gotta just write it out and show it to the person. Yeah. You gotta let it play out, man. And then when both people click on it, oh man, it's a beautiful thing, man.
But it's like nigga knocking because Miss Litt, she rang in, but I don't see no face.
Yeah, she ain't show her face, but maybe she's listening. You know what I'm saying?
Man, can y'all hear me?
Hey, that's like trying to befriend somebody on IG with no profile pic. You the feds.
Yeah, with Tom face.
First off, he said 9:15, but I forgot my 9:15 is y'all 8:15, so I'm sleepy, but I'm here.
That's what I'm talking
Y'all's
about.
8:15. His 9:15 is 10:15 for me.
Where you at?
Where you at?
I'm in Tampa.
Oh, I'm in ATL.
Okay, yeah.
I'll be in
we
Tampa next week though.
gotta have a talk about you and this edge you walking, man. But
Oh,
Miss Litt, what's up with you, man? How was your holidays?
It was pretty good. How was yours?
Oh man, I was horrible. I was on my back the whole time.
you was a power bottom.
No, I was on my back with COVID the whole time.
Oh, okay.
Oh, shoot.
I was.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I am now. We got another guest in. I think this is Mr. J to the dub. Checking
I'm
in.
gonna be like Miss Litt over here.
Oh. So yeah, we got big JDuBB in the building. What's good with you? What's good with you?
I
I'm
think
sorry.
Miss Litt knows Mr. Dub. Is this a true statement?
This is a true statement. This is a very true statement.
Cause she had like a little laugh. She's like,
You know, people see each
Yeah, I
other.
met him before.
oh man, hold on, man. It got to be some smoke involved. I'm gonna stay out of this convo. I'm gonna just watch.
All right.
Not that much smoke. He's at the foot of the bed. I'm at the head of the bed.
Okay. So check this out. Welcome to the show. First time, Mr. JDuBB. Second time, Miss T Litt. We were talking about your relationship as far as me and Miss Litt was saying, talking about the artist to artist relationship y'all have and having songs together. So I just wanted to ask y'all having a relationship when the songs come, like what is y'all process individually and then together?
Oh, like y'all a couple.
Yeah.
Oh, that's tough, man. I'm trying to think. How can me and my wife? How would that work if we were both artists, bro? It'd be a lot of arguing in the booth. You know what I'm talking about?
It's like the Cosby Show. Like I say something, and then the guest be thinking about it, but like he talks for like the whole entire like world that's hearing it. I like that, bro. Keep
Yeah,
going.
because I'll try to be like rap the song, nigga. You know what I'm saying? That's what I do. But,
Nah, see, when I be in the booth, I don't even let him come in the studio because I just
No, I ain't feeling that. My wife rapping, nigga, I'm gonna be in the studio. I'm gonna be there.
Why? Just watch?
Thirsty ass technicians. Say, nigga, hey, just press the buttons, nigga.
Those nerdy technicians. So to get a better sound, I need you to take your top off because your silk shirt you have on is messing with the sound.
No,
Every
nigga.
time you do this, it's like that sound is coming out. So you might want to take your shirt off.
No, nigga, just press the button.
I ain't gonna lie, the dude that we deal with though, he pretty professional. Bro.
Oh, okay. I was finna say. That's because you was standing there. Don't go one night. Just put a hidden camera up there somewhere.
She done been there by herself, but you know he professional though. And his wife be there too though. But I mean, he professional anyway. He don't even move like that.
right.
Oh yeah.
That's what's up. So to further, I know you got to answer the question because we stopped y'all, but as y'all answer the question too, what kind of songs do y'all do together? Like, what is the subject matter of the songs y'all do together?
Sometimes she'll hear a beat. She'll start writing to it. I hear the beat. I start writing to it. And 9 times they just come together like that. It ain't like we just like sit down and plan it and out like that. Talk together.
Yeah. So it's more of a vibe than actually, like, it's more of a vibe than playing.
Yeah.
First, plan later.
Feeling.
Yeah.
What about you, little Miss Litt? Miss Litt.
Well, me, I'm a female Aquarius and he's a male Aquarius. So there's like a lot of things that we do agree on.
Mm-hmm.
So like the majority of the time he likes all the beats that I like. And like if I name the song, like the title of the song, like he's feeling it. Like it just works out. It just works out.
When has it not worked? I'm going to tell you one time it didn't work out for me. But when is it not? In fact, I can tell you 2 times it didn't work out for me.
What part has not worked out for you? Rapping or rapping with your significant other?
Okay. I was rapping, but it wasn't with my significant other, but I wrote the rap for another chick, and the husband thought that I was talking about him. So the husband got mad at her, like, why you putting our business out there in the street? I'm like, man, I ain't even, this is a song I wrote. He telling her that, and then she like, he wrote it, you know what I'm saying? So he feel like she dictated to me and I put it in the room. Like, nah, bro, I'm not that good, man.
Nah, she probably like, you know what I'm talking about? Knowing you, she probably confided in you and was like, man, that whole ass nigga did X, Y, and Z. And
I
then you
swear
put
she
it in
didn't,
rhyme
bro.
for her. Was I around when this happened? I feel like I remember something about this.
You were around, bro. I don't know if you heard this story this way, but you were around. But I wasn't even talking to this girl. This is somebody's sister. You know what I'm saying? So I thought I need a voice. You know what I'm saying? And she was like, I'll be the voice. Yeah, Cuddy. You know what I'm saying? How we get down in Waco? You know what I'm saying? And I was like, okay, well, let's see how you get down in Waco. You know what I mean? And the husband thought XYZ. So everyone got
That
for me
man was
that,
gonna put hands on you. I remember that, bro.
yeah. What about y'all? Y'all, what's the subject? And so does the subject matter magic? Does the subject matter? Like, can she come to me like, we're gonna do a song about fucking these hoes, and I'm gonna be the, you know what I'm saying? Or do y'all like, nah, we just gonna ball out. We're gonna be uplifting each other, queen and king or whatever.
It's basically just like whatever the feeling come with the song. Like basically, we probably be sitting in the car listening to a beat, and she might come up with a subject or come up with something like, "Oh yeah, I like this. This sounds good on the," and I hear it say it or whatever, or she'll let me read it, and I go from there. But to be honest, it's not really a problem. It's basically just like she might come up with something, and I might feel like it might need a word or two changed, or she might feel like it might need a word or two changed, or I might come up with something, she might just fix it and change it completely to something that she feel like it's better and it sounds better, so we'll rock with it. I mean, to be honest, it's just about compromising and trying to come together to try to make something great, other than trying to see who can do something better.
Mm-hmm.
So I got a question. So how do you feel, Tiff Litt, when you hear a song that he make that's might be a little promiscuous or inviting to the ladies, and vice versa? How do you feel when you hear a song that she might be making that's kind of inviting to the, or do y'all make y'all music? How do y'all personal lives and y'all professional life they mix? Do you tell the whole world, hey, we together? Or is it like, now we just musicians, you know what I'm saying? Y'all can think, I mean, we might put it in there real slick, but we ain't finna just come out like we Ebony and Ivory. We just two artists. You know what I'm saying?
Most of everybody know that we together as of right now, and pretty much the music speaks for itself, because I put a lot of my true feelings into my music.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean,
like her last song, like the last one she did, you know, people could take that content and say like, oh, she talking to me, or she talking to me, but that's really like how you build your fan base. That's really how you get people to be entwined in your music. You want people to feel like you talking. You know, like, oh damn, who you talking to? Who you putting that vibe into? Or who you putting that in to make that song? That, I mean, that'd be less of me, you know, saying supporting her and what she doing music. But to be honest, it's like that's what you want to grasp. You want to grasp the attention of people. That's how you build your fan base. That's how you get people entwined in music by grabbing their ear and them involved too. So you want people to feel like you're speaking to them. So for her to make a song that sounds like she's speaking to anybody out there, like it's a song. You feel me? But I think it'd be different. You know what I'm saying?
I feel that. That's what's up. That's what's up. I think that's dope. That's dope, man. Man, I mean, I don't want to put nobody. You know, I'm not gonna say that. I'm gonna say it was. I'm gonna start at a certain area. Like it was dope when people was wondering about Ashanti and Ja Rule, or Lil' Kim and Biggie, or you know, when those couples when they was in their height, and people understood, oh yeah, they're together. But then it wasn't. Then every song wasn't like it's him and me. Even Nicki and Meek, you know what I'm saying? But they're at their height, at their highest, both of them, they was open about what was going on, but they wasn't like, you know, everybody look, you know what I'm saying? But it was still understood. And I think that makes dope music, because it's, you know, like you said, it gets the fans in, because there's going to be fans that saying, oh, it's just a song. some fans gonna assume, oh, they really go together. You know what I'm saying? It creates a fan base. You know what I'm saying? They care about you as the artist as much as the music. So that's dope. That's dope.
Be the first intimate involved in what you're thinking about or what you got about. A lot of times you want to speak on things or try to put things out that you know you're going through. Because if you're going through something, you're not the only person in the world going through it. Other people are going through the same thing. So you just have to paint that picture for them through your music. So they'll know at the same time, like, dang, I ain't the only person going through it. So yeah, it's right from the eye, the ear, you know what I'm saying? Even their voice, because they don't want to mark your work, especially if they feel it. So you want to put something out there that's going to grab attention, yeah.
Have you heard one of our songs that we made together?
I know I've heard one. What's the last song y'all made? What's the name of it?
Shit.
That I should have heard.
Made together. It was called No Time for That, but nobody heard that really.
Oh, so I don't know. I think I heard one. I was supposed to hear one day. I think I had to move around. But I'll give you my email. JamesBoogie@gmail.com. Send me something.
Y'all ain't got the thing on iTunes yet?
Yeah.
It's on every platform.
Oh, see, look at me. I'm slow.
Last time I went to iTunes and checked out Miss Litt's music.
Say what?
Dope. Last time when you were on, I went to iTunes and checked out the music you had up there.
Oh yeah.
Hit the little download, you know what I'm saying? Hey man, has it ever got weird, bro? The weirdest thing for me was when I was in the club. We was in a strip club actually, rapping on stage with the North Side strippers, and I had my pimp lyrics going on at that time in my life. And as I rapped to the sea of a half empty strip club, my wife was, in the audience just giving me the eye like, nigga, what?
Yeah.
Oh, you gonna do what? Yeah, I was a little, I'm talking about.
I mean, my first song I ever performed is like, it's a strip club song. And it's called, well, now I changed the name, but it's called Too Fat. But the first time I let it hit, it's like, oh, ain't nobody in that video but me. You feel what I'm saying? So, I mean, to be honest, it's kind of like certain buttons you do be kind of like you don't want to push when it comes to like certain type of music. But at the same time, it's like that's a club, like, and that's gonna draw a lot of attention, especially when people dance and move around. Anything that gets you dancing, move around, and get your head bumping. Mm-hmm. That's really what's.
What exactly? What do you mean? Because I'm open to writing anything, any type of music. What do you mean?
No, he didn't say that. He asked me.
What you mean certain, but like you don't want to push buttons? Like what are you talking about?
No.
Who button? My buttons?
No.
I got one button. It's stay the fuck away.
Here go Litt. That's the Litt part you was talking about.
I noticed in this interview, from the last interview with Miss Litt, now this one, my homie right here he's pretty laid back, but I see why you're called Tiff Litt.
Well, thank you.
You know what I'm saying? A little spicy. My homie laid back, smoking the square, and she like, what button?
She took it the wrong way, but I'm just saying, like, when it comes to certain type of music, people feel certain type of ways about certain music. They feel like those are really good feelings, they're really good vibes. So it's just certain things that you do try to stay away from, certain subjects, certain things like that, because certain people do feel a certain type of way when you do put certain things out there. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta be careful on what you do put out there.
We got a lot of topics we gotta hit though. A lot of different topics.
I do got a club bangers.
What's your favorite kind of beat to rap to?
My God.
Or what beat would I say either a certain type, or if you like, man, if I could go back in time and get any beat and have that be my first song, it would be this beat.
Oh, that is a hard. Right now, I'm working on a Lil Baby type beat. Mm-hmm. So I like the fast tempo beats because I can rap fast, like faster than anybody has heard, but it just gotta go. It gotta be perfect. Like it gotta be right, the right beat, right everything, right lyrics. So And I did buy like a couple of twerk beats that I'm working on, but I'm struggling with it because I don't care to write twerk songs. I got a lot of anger and shit built up in me that I need to get out, and I prefer to get that out first, and then I'll drop some twerk shit, like some real twerk shit.
Or be the angry twerker.
Yeah, how would I even
So
start
she gonna
writing
rap
that?
on a twerk beat, and then the video will be her twerking with like an AK.
Now she gonna be angry. She gonna be like,
AK, oh Jesus. Last time y'all talking about nuclear bombs, now we talking about AKs.
Who talked about a nuke? It had to be Boogie. He a fear-mongering ass nigga. Hey, let me ask y'all a question. How long have y'all been rapping? It's a two-part question. How long have y'all been rapping? Not together, just independently, period. How long have you two guys actually been artists?
I mean, I've been rapping for a long time. As far as like, I put my first song out. My first time performing, I was 8.
You were how old when you first performed?
I was 27 when I performed my first.
Oh, okay. How old are you now?
I'm 34.
Okay. When is so? I guess my question is, when is it over? Like, when do you say, you know what? It ain't pop. I'm done rapping. What
it
age
ain't
is
never
that?
over. It ain't never over, sucker.
That's a lie because it was over for us.
Hip hop never dies.
That's a goddamn lie.
Words to my motherfucker.
That's a damn lie. I tried to get you to rap a couple years ago, and you said, well, what we gonna rap about? We too old. So I'm trying to ask, like, you know, like when is that cutoff for you?
When I'm going through stuff. I mean,
when I stop breathing, shit.
Yeah, and I mean, that's my point exactly right there. When I start breathing, I mean, you're never gonna stop going through anything. You know, go through stuff almost your whole life. So you always got a story to tell.
So that's true. I do believe you go through things your whole life. You always have a story to tell. I got tired of rapping because I never wanted to be the serious, conscious rapper. Like, I didn't want to be 40, and it's not a knock to anybody who does it. I didn't want to be in my 40s and I'm trying to kick knowledge. Because our earlier music, I was never trying to kick knowledge. I was just straight about ignorant rap. So I didn't want to be that guy. I'd rather have a pod, maybe write a book, something like that. I just...
Like, now the thing is, though, like, you put music out back then when you wasn't kicking knowledge. Now you put music out. Now that you are kicking knowledge, they see the growth in you and the difference in between from when you were young and now. And that was also the other ground to understand, like, this is what I was about, this is what I'm about now, because it didn't help me then. So it's like, you know, you can change the outlook on how people look at music. You can fix music, because music need to be fixed. There's a lot of music out here that's basically influencing the kids to do a lot of the wrong stuff. So it's a lot that can be fixed in the music that older people need to get back involved. That's why people like that are trying to get back involved, because the music industry has changed the world in a bad way.
Yeah. And I hate that a lot of people's perspective of an artist doing music is, oh, well, what are you trying to do with this? Are you trying to make it? Are you trying to... I hate that. I hate that perspective. Why can't it just be, this is my hobby, this is my escape, this is what I do to make me happy? Like, so, I'm not necessarily trying to go anywhere. It's just a hidden talent that I had deep down inside that came out in 2019. I like doing it. If I make some money off of it, cool. If I don't, that's cool too, because it's just what I like to do. It makes me happy.
And see, that was the other problem, I think, for me. I don't know about the rest of the group. I think it was some of it because we've had the conversation. For us, or for me, it turned into a grind. So what I loved about it the most was I was making music with my closest of closest. You know what I'm saying? And the road we tried to travel, I feel like we really was trying to be independent before it was cool to be independent. And we was trying to do everything ourselves. And what turned into something fun, kicking it with your partners, really turned into like a grind, almost like a full-time 9-to-5 like grind, because of what we were trying to accomplish and how long we did it. So it started just feeling like man, that shit just started feeling like a job. So
A job, an unpaid job.
yeah, started feeling like a job, and I was like, yeah, shit ain't fun no more. So
Definitely a hustle.
He ain't telling the whole truth though.
what you mean? What's the other part of the truth?
He ain't telling. See, also the part was, and he ain't gonna tell y'all. These bars over here was getting serious, man.
who?
And so like,
From you?
He felt
Nigga,
like
you was trying to sing.
he felt like, oh yeah, and the range was starting to like, them wings were starting to whoop, you know what I mean? And so he didn't want to hit that growth, you know what I'm saying?
I don't know about that.
Look, you put four pigeons in the cage, man, with an eagle, man. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
But
who
you
was
just
the
told
eagle?
you just told that eagle he was the pigeon out his whole life. But
Well,
he
who was
just
the
wanted-
eagle though?
Like, man, let me start hitting these
Oh,
notes.
you were the eagle.
I was a eagle. I'm not saying
If
we
you
weren't
want to
arguing.
be completely transparent, I am the actual eagle. Okay, but go ahead, speak your truth, King. I don't want to dim your light. You know what I'm talking about?
That's hilarious. All right. But nah, man, it's like that's neat that y'all live and work together, man. This interview is going so well. I want to add y'all to one of our topics. For a long time, I've been a detractor of Future, and not because
Hendrix.
not because he's a bad artist, but he's just not a good artist, right?
He's
I
a
heard a
bad
song.
artist.
I heard a song today or yesterday.
My favorite artist, to be honest.
Let me
Future?
tell you something. Future, yeah, let me tell you something though. So I realized that Future is great. Now, Future will never win any type of hysterical, lyrical, verbiage contest. But Future is one of those artists that literally lives off a vibe. Like, it's been artists to come and do that before, like maybe a Roscoe Dash, or what was that group that had one name? It was like a dude name, but everyone was like, man, it's a group. It's for y'all.
Pretty Ricky.
Pretty Ricky, yeah. Pretty Ricky, they was vibes, you know what I'm saying? They weren't the best singers, but the vibes. And he ain't the best rapper. And because I had heard the song before I heard Future on the song. And I was like, that song kind of throws, but it's like a techno, DJ Snake. Then I heard Future hop on it, and I was like, man, this boy, he just vibe. He ain't even rhyme. 4-minute song, now one rhyme. But he on a vibe, man. He just saying things, man, throughout the whole, he just talking. Addicted to bitches and money. Addicted to bitches and just, I'm like, this nigga's he's a gold, man. But he ain't saying nothing.
Future is the vibe. You know what I'm saying? Like, he is the vibe. So like when you get around a person like that, he just has a spirit for he has a spirit for music. So you get around a person like that, and he'll kind of turn your whole vibe into a different vibe too. He could also make you a better artist too when you get on music with him. Like, you could hear artists that make music by themselves and then get on a song with them, they sound way better on a song with him than they did by themselves.
Yeah, I agree.
He's actually just a turn-up artist. He's an artist that's gonna have you turned up on the music. He could be a laid-back artist. He could be a dead serious artist. He got music that is serious. He got music that you could tell he just went on there and just did something for fun. And he also got music that touched the streets. You know what I'm saying? So like, he was a person that was able to touch different levels of music. He was able to show you his versatility. But a lot of people didn't pay attention to it because of who he was and where he came from. He's not a Jay-Z, he ain't no P. Diddy and nobody like that. But he's still a big name in where he did come from and how he came out. So, I mean, to be honest, Future is a good artist, and I think he's a good person to look at if you trying to like find a way. If you're trying to find a way in, Future changed the way for a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? With the auto-tune thing, T-Pain, he was a big auto-tune person, but when Future did it, it became way different. It became a way different touch to the music and a way different tone to the music. So it was like a big change. It was a big wave.
Future did it with he did it with like with the vibe, and T-Pain was like musical with the, you know what I'm saying? He was like making music, like,
Because T-Pain can actually sing though.
yeah.
He can actually sing, and he's entertaining. He's an entertainer. He just used the auto tune as a tool. Where, see, the other piece is this: I honestly don't listen to Future. I remember when I used to like laugh at my uncles and shit because I'd be listening to Pac or some shit, and they like, that ain't music, nigga. Listen to these OJs, the Ohio players, shit like that. And you know, I was like, man, I ain't gonna never be no hating ass old ass nigga like that. But I'm a hating ass old ass nigga, bro, because I don't fuck with Future. Like, I just don't. Like, the beats are fire. I feel like if you take the beats away, man, that nigga is just mumbling about bullshit.
He's doing that with the beat, with the cold beat too. But
The beat, the beat is the vibe, not that nigga.
He make that vibe.
Nah, Zaytoven made the vibe. That nigga's just
he do have some serious music, like to where like he put his heart on it, and then he got some music like you say. He got that mumbling music. That the mumbling music is for the new age people. He just touched the new crowd. That's all that was.
Oh, okay.
I got to get the crowd their vibe. So he put his music in where it fit. You know what I'm saying? But he also make music for people who really do like music. You know what I'm saying? If you really like music, he got songs out there that you can listen to where he really got some good music.
Now, Lil Baby and The Baby, all right, I fucks with them.
Yeah,
I like Lil Baby, but I don't like The Baby.
You don't like The Baby?
No.
I'm gonna tell you what I like about The Baby. I feel like The Baby is the new generation's Busta Rhymes, cause The Baby, that nigga videos be fire.
His video is nice.
Yeah, no, his video's fire, bro.
I'm gonna tell you like this. I ain't gonna say I don't like his music, cause he make good music. I don't like him as a person because of how he carry himself to his fans, to the people around him. Yeah, people don't have the right to touch him or nothing like that, but still, man, you know who you are. You know what I'm saying? So you know people gonna reach out. You know people gonna try to take pictures. You know this gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? You chose this path. So when you chose this path, you gotta expect this stuff to come. So you gotta be able to hold your composure too. You know what I'm saying? Taking off and hitting women and all that stuff there. I don't agree with it. I can't control what he do, but I don't agree with it. I feel like he could have addressed that situation better. I feel like he could have did better by how he came at the situation, especially in the position he's in. You know what I'm saying? Especially like how people really did like DaBaby. A lot of the world liked DaBaby. I liked DaBaby at one point in time. Yeah. But that kind of changed my outlook on him and how he carried himself as a man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, women gonna reach out and try to touch you. Women gonna try to grab you. Women gonna do this. Yeah. It's gonna happen.
You feel the same way about Kevin Gates?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. They don't separate the difference. Kevin Gates was dead wrong too.
This is the nigga who got ran up on at the Walmart had to kill a nigga. And this is the nigga who got ran up on at the Gucci store and had to put hands on a nigga. So to him, maybe everybody is out just trying to touch me.
Nah, but see, like, that's a man. I can take that. You dealt with a man like that. I'm talking about as far as him putting his hand on women because a woman reached out to touch you. This is a whole woman. You feel what I'm saying? And she wasn't trying to hurt you. You know what I'm saying? This the same thing with the woman that took the picture and the flash hit him in the face or whatever. You know, he snapped. Why did you snap? She was just trying to take a picture. She loved you. She liked you. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's a fan. That's all it was. She wasn't trying to hurt you. She wasn't trying to harm you. Now, the man in Walmart, he was dead wrong. He had no business running up on you. You handle your business. You know what I'm saying? You supposed to. You're a grown man. Handle your business. Stand your ground.
I respect that take. I respect it.
I feel you.
I feel him because you signed up for it though. So if I'm an artist of that magnitude, I did sign up for not having personal space. Like I can't go.
You can't never sign up for that, bro.
No. You signed up for that shit. Once you start making music and you signed up for it, you knew what it was, and you're making millions, and you are like Jay-Z signed up to not be able to go shop in the mall like a regular person, bro.
Yeah.
Nah, man. But yeah, I'm saying like
because you know the industry you're getting into, right?
Yeah, man. Like what's the line though? What's the line? When somebody touch you?
Nah, listen. It's like you right now. You got your podcast, and you go somewhere. It might be a couple people watch your podcast, and a female might run up, like, "Oh my God, you such and such," and tap you on your shoulder. I don't expect you to turn around and slap her. She's a fan. She's just trying to say, "Hey, she like you. She appreciate what you do. She just showing you her appreciation for what you got going on." The baby completely snapped. He was out of whack when he hit. He didn't have to hit her. You feel what I'm saying?
I don't know. I mean, I agree with you on that note, but in the same breath, like fame is something, man, and the situations that you put in when you're famous, sometimes
you sign up for it. Peep game.
Hold up.
But peep game, we got a podcast, and me and you say some sideways shit from time to time.
Yeah.
I flirt with the females to try to take the pod to the next level. I don't know how the married nigga is out here flirting with females trying to take it to the next level, but whatever. That's what I do. So if let's say if homie wasn't on, you know what I'm saying, and I'm flirting with Miss Tiff Litt for real, like trying to take the pod to the next level. Homie catch wind about it. Homie see me out in the mall in Tampa, and he like, hey yo, I heard your pod, nigga, ha ha ha, and he addressed me about it. I can't get mad, nigga. I signed up for this, nigga. I'm out here trying to go viral, or I'm out here, with some antics on the pod, and I know I did. I signed up for it. I can't do nothing but be like, my bad, my brother, and keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? So it's a certain, and that might be a bad analogy, but it's a certain amount of shit you signed up for when you choose to go into the whatever path it is you take.
Yeah, I agree with you. I agree with both of y'all. I'm just saying, the only thing I'm saying is like, I just watched some of that. I watched the old clip of a bus driver, white dude, who just had a breakdown, you know what I'm saying, on the bus. He was a bus driver. He's like, man, he was going off like, man, just don't talk back to me right now, man. I had a stressful job, you know what I'm saying? Leave me alone. You ain't never had this job before, man. You don't know all the things that go. And he's a bus driver, you know what I'm saying? So, and he's like, I don't need no response for nothing I'm saying. I'm just venting, man. Let me, you know what I'm saying? I think that when you're in show business and a young person, you don't get that space. And in your last shot, usually put, I'm not saying his last shot is right, but I'm saying that we've seen all these young people do the same thing, whether it be Kodak Black, whether it be all these young, even Jay-Z. Like, and when you're young and you put in situations and you don't have that outlet to be able to blow steam, the wrong person gets at the wrong time. It might be a fan, it might be the chauffeur, it might be, because so I'm not saying that it's right, but I'm just saying that to characterize somebody in those moments, it's like kind of unfair to the whole individual and the situation.
I do think fans should keep their hands to themselves, though.
That really, it starts there. Like, even if you're a fan, once you touch me, like I might have had 10 fans before you try to rip my jersey off, but I don't know if you might be 11th one, and it happened to be a girl, but the last 10 try to snatch my chain. You know what I'm saying? In this same day, you know what I'm saying? Like, you could be on edge for different reasons. Somebody could have told you, I'm gonna snatch your chain. You could be getting hate mail every day in your DM. We see you out, we're gonna snatch your chain.
But
I do understand that. But the thing is, though, we seen the video, and we know that girl was not trying to hurt that man. Like I said, I cannot exclude the fact that he did almost get robbed in Walmart, that he tried to rob me in Walmart and all that. I'm not excluding none of that.
Yeah.
But on the video, we seen that the girl was not trying to hurt the baby. We know this.
Yeah.
The whole world seen she wasn't trying to hurt that man. The other girl, she wasn't trying to hurt Kevin Gates either. You feel what I'm saying? So it just, like I said,
everybody got different limits. You know what I'm saying?
I thought she grabbed his meat or some shit, bro. So he kicked her.
Yeah, on stage.
Yeah.
She reached for it. She didn't grab it. She reached for it, and he kicked it.
So that's some gay ass shit.
She didn't even touch. Like, she didn't even touch it or nothing. She reached for it, and he kicked her. So it just, like I said, it's about picking your battles, and you know what I'm saying. Y'all grew up your whole life hearing it too, from your grandmas, your aunties, your mamas, your uncles. Learn to pick your battle. Pick your battles. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to pick your battle.
I will say too, though, it's hard I'm thinking about when I was in my early 20s to be able to process and handle that much fame with that much money and notoriety, and to be able to be level-headed at all times. That's tough.
It is tough now. So I'm not saying it ain't tough, but at the same time, like you said, that's something you signed up for. So when you signed up for it, you knew what you was walking into because you've been seeing it on television. Well, you've been seeing these other artists. You've been seeing it, and you've been wanting it your whole life because you went and got it. So you've been wanting it because you put forth the effort to go get it. And by you putting forth the effort to go get it, you got to respect the game. You know there's gonna be fans out here that do crazy stuff, but are you gonna make yourself look more crazy than that fan? Come on now, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got to respect yourself. How much do you really respect yourself?
It is, but I think at 22, 23, hell, even 28, I don't know if. So I think, yeah, you signed up for it. I also think it's a progression, and growth is what we do. Yeah. So each year, when you're in a situation, you just grow into it. So no, at 40 today, I don't handle shit. I don't handle shit the same way I handled at 23 or 24. But there was a period of growth that I've had. So as I look at it, I probably, if we would have made it rapping, I would have made some of them same mistakes. I probably would have been the member slapping a fan, or, you know what I'm saying, some shit like that, or shooting at a nigga, or being the nigga caught trying to get on PJ with the AK. That would have been me.
But we can't say though, it's a lot of young cats that came out young and haven't committed these same mistakes.
Right.
So,
because some of them do, some of them are mentally prepared. But like I always said, if I would have made it rapping, bro, at 23, 24, I wouldn't have been mentally prepared for what came with it at that age. If I would have made it to the NFL at 25, I wouldn't have been mentally prepared for that much monetary success, because the monetary success, I think, is what brings on the bullshit. Because at 25, being broke, it was bullshit that I avoided, but it was also a lot of bullshit that didn't come my way because I was broke. So if my pockets at 25 or what they're at right now, I don't know if I would have been able to handle some things. And my pockets ain't just fire right now either. I'm just saying I wouldn't have been able to handle that success at that age. So I do think we also got to give these guys a little bit of grace, and we got to be able to give them a chance to redeem themselves. Because at the end of the day, he really ain't do nothing too egregious. I really blame the 6'8" security guard more than him. Nigga, that's what you paid for. You paid to keep these people away.
But I'm going to tell you this too, though. See, like, the baby, like you said, it's a growing process. But the baby ain't been nothing but a problem since he been in the game. He's been a problem. Fighting every chance he get, he fighting somebody, a hotel.
I was gonna ask, who was that nigga before we knew he was the baby, or he turned into the baby?
A hood nigga from Carolina or wherever you from?
He was a nobody just like everybody else, but he happened to make a good song.
We ain't nobodies, but go ahead.
No, I'm saying I ain't talking about like nobody like that, but I'm saying he was a regular person like everybody else until he had that hot song come out. You know what I'm saying? The mailman, Suge, when that song hit the airwaves, he blew up. I mean, he ran with it. At the end of the day, like I said, he make good music. He just does not have the mind frame to be in the position he's in right now. He can't get it together. You know, and to be honest with you, I like to see him to get it together because he is a good artist. But his mentor is not ready for that path. Like you said, he ain't ready for it. He's not ready for it.
He's immature.
It's been too many. It has been, 3-4 years now, and he's still going through the same thing. You ain't learned your lesson yet. It's because he let that money feel like he has too much power to be touched. Because he's getting away with a lot of stuff. Until it all fall down on him, he really get caught up. See, that's when people start to change. Don't we see people like Nelly change, and you know what I'm saying? Movie stars too, Wesley Snipes. You see people change like that when they go to prison, when they finally get locked up. 50 Cent, everybody want to change. You know what I'm saying? Gucci Man, look how Gucci Man done changed. He don't rap about the same thing no more. Look how he rocking now. Look how he dressed. Look how he talk. Everything is different about Gucci. You feel what I'm saying?
But that's growth, though.
Yeah, that is growth. That's what I'm saying. But
man, that ain't Gucci.
When his growth didn't come until he ended up in prison.
Why that's not Gucci though? I've heard people say that. And I know why they say. Why do you think that's not Gucci? Gucci can't grow. Gucci can't go to jail and have some growth.
No, he can.
No, I'm saying ain't that a clone? That's a clone.
How was a clone?
I feel like it's not the real Gucci. I mean, you know, everybody got their own opinion on what's going on in the real world, but
that nigga tall as hell.
I feel like they got a lot of cloning going on. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel like that's the real Kodak Black.
I've never unpacked this.
Why would they clone Gucci Man and Kodak? Of all the people in the whole entire world, they're gonna use this technology on.
Well, who is that one young nigga though that's a rapper? He swear he a clone, bro. Like this nigga, you know what I'm talking about, huh?
They couldn't control him.
Wait.
They couldn't control Gucci. They couldn't control Kodak. And I'm gonna tell you why they couldn't control him, because them boys was not willing to bend over backwards for them. Gucci Man told you he'll never go commercial. That man ain't go commercial until he came out of prison. When he came out of prison, he would commercial everything. You know what I'm saying? Like straight commercial. So it just, I don't know. It just be like things from when you know an artist to when the artist change. You can tell the change in people. You know what I'm saying? You can see the change. You can tell when that's not that person. You know what I'm saying? So like, and you know, and the world know cloning is real. You know what I'm saying?
Why Gucci Man though? Why Gucci Man?
Gucci Man, because he couldn't be tamed. He couldn't be stopped.
What was he going like? You think Gucci Man gonna be like he was gonna change the world?
Nah, you know who brought more artists in the industry than Gucci in the 2000s?
Niggas sleep on the fact that Gucci is one of the best A&Rs of his time. But go ahead, speak your truth, King. But I don't. How we know Gucci just ain't go to jail and just get healthier and say, man, I'm gonna change? Because Gucci's still ignorant Gucci.
No,
he still is.
It is still ignorant Gucci now, because when they clone you, you still got the same mind frame. You just don't remember a lot of the same things that you had. So you can lose memory. But the thing is, look at Gucci, man. Look at the old Gucci, and then go look at the new Gucci. Yeah, he worked out, he got in shape and everything, but it still doesn't change a lot of things about you. You still got the same formalities about you that you should have that would never change. I don't care how much you work out. You know what I'm saying?
Wow, Gucci, man. Like, so you telling me, okay, so I always follow the money, right? I follow the money. You know, when you follow the money, you can get to the root, or at least closer than you could if you just follow just the words. The cost to clone people is expensive.
We don't know how much it costs, though.
We don't know. We know that
we don't know how much it costs.
What I'm saying is that if the cost to do other technologies that are similar are expensive, this can't be less than that.
You don't know. There's not even a cost for you to compare it to.
I'm saying if you have a heart transplant and a liver transplant, that costs a lot of money to do those things, right?
That's for insurance purposes, though.
But that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. So what does it cost to do an entire body? Just hypothetically. So what I'm saying is, why would I spend that much money on Gucci?
Because you're not spending that much money. Actually, if you want to follow the money and use that argument, that's even more of an argument to the people who say Gucci and Kodak got cloned. Because you got two people who are influential in their communities. They're stars of their hoods. You know what I'm saying? Gucci is, no, listen to what I'm saying. Gucci is the East Atlanta Santa. Kodak Black is Miami's finest. So if I can successfully clone Gucci Mane and Kodak Black, and their fan base, not only doesn't notice, but doesn't care because it's just, evolved Gucci and Kodak, then this program, this research money I put into it is fire. It's worth the price that I pay. It's worth the price of admission, bro.
Yeah, because now I'm making the money. Now the money is mine. The money is no longer Gucci.
So now I can successfully clone a politician
to invest. Okay,
it don't. First off, time out. First off, book. First off, book. The companies or the interest groups or the investment groups that want to clone a person, money is no object. So if I truly want to have a program and see how good your cloning shit works, I'm definitely gonna clone someone of notoriety, because the people who I'm trying to trick aren't going to be the 1%. They're going to be the rest of the people. They're going to be the people who are ignorant enough to listen to said peoples. So I want to make sure I'm cloning someone with notoriety who everybody has eyes on.
And that goes back to who brought in more artists than Gucci Mane in the 2000s.
But Gucci Mane, just like Jim Jones, are mid-grade rappers with a great ear for talent. That's why they're both great A&Rs.
The answer to me would be Lil Wayne.
Why would I clone Lil Wayne?
No, Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne brought in Young Money.
I don't think Lil Wayne is the minds behind. Lil Wayne is not an A&R like Jimmy and Gucci.
Who did Lil Wayne get Nicki Minaj from? Lil Wayne got Nicki Minaj from Gucci Mane.
Actually, Wayne them stole Nicki from Big Fendi, but that's another conversation for another day.
What you're saying is Gucci Mane. Have you heard Waka Flocka Mama talk about Gucci Mane and why he's so popular?
She was hating on Gucci though.
She's telling the truth. She's like, them white folks know that he gonna sell them kids a dream and bring them in. And so when he bring them in, and see, that's how he been from the get green. Like, he getting a piece of all their money. So he got a deal that's a little better than theirs, so that he can get a little bit of theirs, and they get a deal that's worse than his.
Why we hating on Gucci? We ain't hate on Lior. Black folks ain't hate on Lior for all these years. Why they hating on Gucci?
Because all them artists that Gucci was bringing in, they was managed by Deb. That was how he was beating them.
But look what Puff Daddy did. Puff Daddy did people like that. Jay-Z did people dirty. You know what I'm saying? You got Chris Stokes who done did the whole B2K dirty. So
But
I mean, you got all these producers like Birdman. Birdman that did the whole Cash Money, Young Money. He done did everybody dirty. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think Gucci did people just dirty. Because look at Gucci. Gucci. A lot of these Atlanta producers, they got hot because of Gucci.
Everybody that came up out of Gucci is rich right now. Ain't nobody complaining.
Young Thug got hot under Gucci. Then Young Thug put Lil Baby on. Or Lil Baby, yeah.
There's
Young
not one
Thug is Jay Prince, man.
What's Jay Prince?
Yeah, I'm not Jay Prince. I'm sorry. Young Thug was Rich Gang, man.
He came from
Gucci, bro.
He know Gucci.
No. He came from Gucci, bro. Have you ever heard Young Thug speak on Gucci?
I know.
How much reverence he gives to Gucci, bro?
Gucci. See, you know what? Gucci brought Future out. Gucci brought Nicki Minaj out. Gucci brought.
Now Gucci ain't bringing Future out. Future was in the dungeon with Organized Noise.
Yeah,
he was the last one. He was the last one to come out of the dungeon. There ain't no way the dungeon is 10, 15 years for Gucci.
Listen, I'm talking about when Future became Future. When Future became Future, he came from Gucci.
Yeah, but he was. They had known he was cold. He was in the dungeon. He was with Outkast in there, man.
Family, I know, but he was okay then. But when he came out by his Future, he came out with Gucci.
You talking about when Future was rapping in Fatigues and really, really rapping? That's when he was with the Dungeon Family.
Yeah, but he was cold then. Who else? There's a couple of guys that was up under like. I mean, Gucci, man. Why would they clone Gucci, man? Y'all, come on, man. Y'all killing me, man.
You trying to put too much logic into it, and you really don't follow the money. You say you follow the money, but you don't. Any interest group that is trying to clone a human, money is no object. And I'm not gonna. And out the gate, I'm not trying to clone. And I'm just throwing this out there. Out the gate, I'm not trying to clone Barack Obama. Now, honestly, I think the cloning is far fetched. I think it's more about mind control. So I think mind control is the more cost effective thing than cloning. So if I can have some sort of mind control, MK Ultra type situation that can alter your thoughts, and I can have you do what I want you to do as some sort of Manchurian candidate, I think that's a better cost effective way to see if a program works. Now, if y'all told me y'all think that Kodak and Gucci are under some sort of MK Ultra mind control, yes, I can rock with that a little bit more. I don't think they've been cloned.
I mean, see, my thing, I used to do a lot of reading, like on the Illuminati and stuff like that.
The enlightened ones, the infiltrators of secret societies.
Yeah. So my thing is this: I know for a fact they control the industry. This is a big fact that they do control the industry. A lot of people don't believe it. A lot of people are like, oh no, they don't. Blah, blah, blah. But if they can't make money, if they cannot make money off you, they don't want nothing to do. They don't want nothing to do with you. Nah.
So how do they control? Like
they control the industry through big names, through big people like Jay-Z, P. Diddy. They control the industry through people like them, Beyonce. They control the industry through them. They control the world. They control the music through them. That's why the world is so corrupt and shit like that right now, because these type of people want the money, and they feel like, okay, we could come make you an offer for $350,000, but you go move like this, and you go do this, and you go do that. And these people are doing it. They putting on dresses. These people putting on makeup. Ain't no real man. I don't care who you is and what you talking about. If you a real man, you're not finna put on a dress because this white man told you to put on a dress for a couple $. Yeah. I don't care who you is or what you got going on,
and the white man ain't told him to. But so I'm gonna play devil's advocate. I'm gonna be on Boog's side for a minute. That is true. I think hip hop does have gatekeepers. I think Jay-Z's, the Puff Daddies of the world, those people are gatekeepers of hip hop. They are movers and shakers. If you on Jay Bass side and Jay don't give you the button, if he don't push the button to let you in, you ain't gonna get in. But that's any industry though. From just the industry I'm in to any corporate industry, they're gatekeepers. And if someone isn't there to push the button to let you in the door to that next level, that upper echelon level, yeah, you're not gonna get in there. So while I am,
are you sure, bro?
While I am a true believer of the conspiracies. I've read up on the enlightened ones, and I do think, sir, that Mr. Dub, there are a lot of things that you're saying that I do believe are true. I also think that the music industry. So we were involved in the music industry deep enough where I can see someone that can say, hey, man, this industry is full of Satan worshipers and Illuminati, and you ain't gonna get in unless you do some satanic ritual. I can understand where someone can say that. However, I do believe the entertainment industry, once you get into it at a certain level, you have access to some shit that you can get lost in. And someone can look at that as an organized way to get you trapped up. You can get lost into some shit. And I think it's more of you having access to shit you didn't have access to 4 months ago, and now you're lost into it. Like regular me and Boog, we can't go walk into a club and have access to any woman we want or man, any cocaine, any drug, any whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like you can get lost in that shit because everybody want a piece of you. Everybody want to be down with you. Everybody want to be around you, and everybody want to get with you to make money. And it can come across as this some evil shit.
I feel like that. I feel like that's what happened with Kanye West. I feel like Kanye West got so deep into it, so far into it, he lost his mind. A lot of people say he was playing that way, but I really feel like he lost his mind. Kanye West's mind is really messed up. He's smart. He is smart, and he's very intelligent. But I do feel like he lost his mind to a certain extent in a lot of things he's been doing.
I think Kanye West is a lot of things. Someone who lost their mind is 100% not Kanye West. Kanye West has been the same since he came in the game, bro. It's different now because he say he worth $9 billion.
I'm saying crazy because the Kanye West that came in, he was a little bit more calmer. He was still like, he was Kanye West, but
I beg to differ from you, bro. See, it was nothing wrong with Kanye West when he got on the press conference and said George Bush hates white people. You know what I'm saying? Kanye West was cool when he got up there and said, hey, Beyonce deserved this, what you call. But when he put the MAGA hat on, we was like, man, this nigga lost his mind.
No, I said there was something wrong then, but really he's a black Donald Trump. He just go speak his mind. He go say what he feel. He go say how he feel, when he feel. He go keep it real. He go do that. But I'm just saying, like the way he been acting, going up to the mountains and doing all that crazy stuff he been doing, putting his house in the middle of a football stadium. Like we know you got money. You ain't got to prove all that. You ain't got to do all that. We know you are able to do that if you wanted to do that. But come on, man. Like, why? So
let me ask you a question.
Your assumption that they go based on.
Why we don't say Elon Musk crazy because he chose to sell all his shit and go live in a tiny house? Or, you know what I'm saying, why we don't say Bezos crazy because, or what's the Virgin Mobile dude? Why we don't say he crazy because he sold off a lot of assets to go fucking fly around in space for a couple of hours. Like these eccentric geniuses, I think that they operate on a wavelength that some people can't understand. Well, that shit just seems crazy. But when Kanye West tell you, hey man, I bought all this land in Oregon because I'm trying to have my own Yeezy factory or I'm trying to make my own community.
That's smart.
That shit ain't crazy, bro. But sometimes to us, that shit seems crazy. Man, this nigga put the MAGA hat on, man. This man just got a bunch of tax breaks and got out of debt because he put that MAGA hat on. And him and his little, loose-ass wife, however you paint the picture, they've been doing the work to get people out of jail. So...
Yeah. But I would say he was smart for that. I wouldn't have called him dumb or nothing like that. I would have said he was smart for that. Like I said, I don't really feel like, I just feel like he lost his mind as far as like, he just, I don't know, he just don't act like the Kanye West that came out when I first started listening to Kanye West. The teddy bear and the book bag on the album. That's not the same. Mom died, it seemed like he had lost a piece of him. You feel what I'm saying?
Whoa.
Which he probably did.
Yeah, that nigga T-Lady died, bro. He probably don't want to be here. Like I haven't lost my T-Lady, but you know what I'm saying? I have people close to me that I've lost their T-Lady, bro. And a piece of them did die with their T-Lady. And To us, it might look like, man, homie moving different. He kind of weird. Nah, man. That's Kanye best friend. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a piece of you, bro. You gonna lose something when that go. But at the same time, too, this is the nigga that was wearing 2 polos at once. So to me, it's just he is evolved. That's why he wearing Balenciaga rain boots, stonewashed jeans, and a Moncler rain jacket. You know what I'm saying? It's the same nigga. He just got more money. I'm gonna be honest with you. He's elevated from a Louis Vuitton bag, 2 polo shirts on, and a stunner chain.
I mean, come on now. He did make a song called Poopity Scoop.
And niggas bought it. So, I mean, this nigga Young Thug had an album with a dress on, and he said he put on a dress to hide the stick. And hood niggas said that's what's up. So,
yeah, but see, that's crazy. But see, that's what I'm saying. That's crazy. That's to me personally, that's Illuminati grasping the young minds and telling them they can make them rich early for you to do this. You know what I'm saying?
Why does Illuminati? What we're saying is that thinking right there. I mean, I don't want to argue, but I do.
Yeah, let's argue. Let's go.
Hold up. No, that's what I'm saying. If you feel like that, they feel like, okay, they put Young Thug in a dress, we got him now. Now they gonna put on dresses too. If every man if every black man in America put on a dress, do you think we stop making babies?
No, it wasn't that. It was to belittle him. It was to let people. It was to let the world know I have control. No matter who you are, what you got going on, I still got control of your life. I don't care how much money you got. If I want you to put on a dress, you go put one on. Dave Chappelle let this be known. DMX let this be known. Eddie Griffin let this be known. These are people that are big names that's telling you their own mouth who's actually going through this stuff too. That Illuminati has tried to make them put dresses on and told them like, this is their way of making you a puppet. This is their way of, you know what I'm saying, making you that clown when the king tell you to go get that jacket and make him come out here and make me laugh.
And what did they get out of it?
What they get out of it is publicity. Now you got the gay crowd coming in liking Young Thugger because Young Thugger got a dress on. So guess what? Now I got more money coming in on you on both ends from the real niggas from the street because they like what you talking about, and then I got these other dudes like what you got going on because you wearing dresses. Now they coming into your fashion area. You feel what I'm saying? Like it's a win-win. It's a no-lose situation for them or for the artist. It's publicity for the artist, and it's a gain for me because now you modeling my dresses, you modeling my boots. Men think it's cute. These gay dudes out here think it's cute. It's a lot of straight dudes out here that's gay to be up under the cover, so you never really know. You know what I'm saying? So it's just crazy. Like if Young Thugger ain't gay, why would you put a dress on? I don't care who you are. If you're not gay, why would you put a dress on?
For more money. At the end of the day, it's always going to be about money.
And that's my point. If you're doing it for more money, who's paying you to do this?
Well, I don't think anybody made Young Thug put a dress on. Now, and I'm only saying this because Young Thug is the dude who had homies in the background with Hooters, tank tops on, and 38s waving the shit like this. So it might truly just be his lifestyle.
Or, like, I said what I'm saying. I feel you.
But for what Mr. Dub is saying, there is a theory that they do use entertainment to kind of like strip the black male's masculinity.
Why? Okay. Why? Okay.
And it's an attack. And your why would be it's an attack on the black man. No, the black family concept, all of that.
The first Will Smith movie was what?
Why is you so loud here?
The first Will Smith movie was when he was
playing a little gay dude, wasn't it? What was it called? 6 Degrees of Separation.
Yeah.
Why y'all talking about grown people? We're supposed to be talking about
Chris Tucker. His first big movie, what he was?
Who? Chris Tucker?
Chris Tucker was gay. He was a drag queen.
And what?
His first was Friday.
You talking about in The Fifth Element?
Yeah, he was gay. He was a drag
We don't know
queen.
what he was because he was banging a little light skinned chick on the little spaceship, bro. So we don't really know what he was in The Fifth Element. He was banging chicks, bro.
Chris Tucker was gay, man.
Nah, he definitely banged old girl. Unless you're telling me old girl was a him. I don't. You know what I'm saying? She had freckles.
Watch this. Watch this. So, what do you call what those the Indian men wear? What are those called? Those long shirts that come down to their ankles.
I mean,
that's not a dress though, bro.
Hold on.
I mean, we can't call that a dress. That's because that's a part of their culture. That's how they grew up. That's what they know.
That's what I'm saying. So you can put on something that's, you can't call it a dress because of their culture, but if you describe it,
no. Let's not do that, because that's not a dress.
No, watch what I'm saying. Watch what I'm saying. It is though, bro. It's just called something else.
It's not a dress.
Real talk.
That's not a dress. They have a name for that. That's something they made up for themselves. So that's not a dress. In America, though, a black man or a white man is not supposed to be wearing the dress.
Why?
We're supposed to wear dresses. When you grew up, your mom and your daddy never put you on no dress.
But that don't matter though. Like, so I'm saying, like the dress part don't matter. It has the only people that care about that is, like you said, about Americans. But the world is bigger than America. So why am I going to spend so much money like America has X amount of dollars in the world, but America being in debt to China, America being in debt to India? Why would I come to America and invest all this time and energy in messing with this crowd when it's more people in China than all of America? So why I care about America?
What was the Tuskegee experiment about? What was that about?
What was it about? I know they told people they would give them a cure and gave the guy syphilis.
But what was it about though?
What was it about? They were testing out to see the effects. It was like a germ warfare thing.
So why didn't they test it on white men?
Because white people in America are racist.
So why did they test it on black men?
Because at the time, the government was racist.
So it's just period. The government was racist. It was no other. It was no other reasoning for it.
The government was racist.
There was a racist.
Yeah, I'm saying they were racist. I'm not arguing that. But what are the other parts about it? Or let's say the stop and frisk. Let's say the stop and frisk laws in New York, or let's say the super predator bullshit that was wrote into the Biden bill. What did all of these things target?
They targeted a sector of the community that black males sometimes, or a lot of times, fell under. But there were many Latinos, many Filipinos.
No. Don't add any caveats to it, because who was most affected?
You saying like
most affected by it though? Black and brown people were most affected by these laws, right?
Okay, yeah. So
we actually in America, we have a pattern of the powers that be targeting black and brown men to actually destroy a family element, because that family element being destroyed works out better for them than it being together. Yeah, I'm not saying that the family element together didn't have any turmoil. I'm not saying that there wasn't any domestic violence in a fully black family or whatever. But what I am saying is, when our family element was together, we as a people coming together and having that community growth was more of a problem than it is now that we're separated. And some of these things are aimed at demasculating the black male or the black and brown male. Some of these things are targeted to demasculate that. That's why sometimes in TV, I don't have an issue with seeing an alternative lifestyle community. But explain to me why sometimes when I look at a TV show and I see a white dad and a white dad, I see two regularly dressed, regular acting white men who happen to live an alternative lifestyle. One might be slightly feminine, but they're still masculine. But then when I look at the black men who are depicted, I got to see the Miss J's, or I got to see the Bobby, what's that dude name? Bobby Porter, dude that got to wear a dress, or I got to see the Little Nas X's to wear dresses and shit, who are extra flamboyant and extra, you know what I'm saying, feminine. Why I can't see, you know what I'm saying, my homie Karomo, who he's a gay man, he's on TV, but when you see him depicted on TV, he's a regular dude. He ain't walking around here extra flamboyant, extra gay, wearing a dress. Why would I say that?
You can't name 5 white actors right now who wear dresses in the TV shows and movies.
5 actors? I mean, ever?
You only probably name 2 of them that you've seen as a white actor in the dress. That's probably Adam Sandler and Jim Carrey.
What about Robin Williams? What about Jackie Gleason? What about, I can name 100 white actors that put a dress on. Like, that's not like see, when you say an actor put a dress on, you're just saying that you don't understand what acting is, bro. If I'm acting, bro, I'm acting. It's not for real. this is not real life, man. This is a joke. This is a comedy, bro. This is not for real.
I do think some of it comes from because you have Dave Chappelle made the comment where they came in and told him to put a dress on, and he was like, "Nah, I can do this bit, and I don't have to wear this dress."
Yeah,
and for him, the no, I'm not wearing a dress wasn't good enough. It went from a wear a dress to we suggest you wear a dress to I'll come back to my room and now the dress is hanging on the door to well, if you don't do this, you're gonna lose X, Y, and Z.
I understand that, but I'm also saying that there are people who like are serious act like
there are people who are serious actors who have no issue with putting on a dress, and that's fine.
Yeah, and that don't mean that they're being used.
That doesn't mean that there isn't an agenda being pushed though.
Yeah, but I'm saying it's like an agenda can only be pushed. It's pushed for a reason to have a result.
So you're saying that there's no reasoning for someone to push an agenda that will demasculate the black and brown men of America?
I'm saying that if that is the agenda, if that's true, and if that's the main push of Hollywood, or that's one of the main agendas of Hollywood, it would seem like it would be easy to avoid. Like if how many people do you think either it's crazy or it makes sense? How many people you think would just do something for some money?
There are a lot of people who will just do something for some money, and there are a lot of people that do.
So if it's a lot of people that do it for money, then we're not. Then the whole thought of I'm pushing them to do something. No, they doing it for money.
You might put on a dress for money, but you putting on a dress for money and going out and doing a commercial for CBS is not going to get the same results as Will Smith put on a dress. And I'm just using that as an example.
Rich Homie Quan said the same thing. Rich Homie Quan asked that question: what would you do for some paper? So people would do almost anything to get rich or to.
I agree. So what I'm saying, so how does
it's a lot of people who would do it for the money. The problem is finding the right person who would do it for the money.
But what I'm saying is, even if you find the right person, the motive, like if like another thing is like if I handed you a piece of paper and said this means kill them all and it's the X, right? And somebody else says that really doesn't mean kill them all, it means stop, right? But I'm walking around convincing 100 people that this X means kill them all, right? Right? The point it's changed from A to B, so it don't even matter no more. Really, the motivation is not to get them to say this one thing. It's just we know that gets money, so we'll do that.
What are you talking about?
Anything, whatever. If you saying put the dress on, we'll give you 10 million. I'm not doing it because I agree with your ideals. I'm doing it because you give me 10 million, and people who see that realize, oh, it's 10 million. They can't even do it, and this is what he do anyway. He's an actor. He makes jokes. We want him to be funny or her to be funny.
But a lot of people don't differ. A lot of people don't look at it that way. There are more people who look at Kevin Hart on film and think that's what Kevin Hart does in real life.
Watch this. I'm gonna tell you why that whole synopsis was crazy. Is it a problem with a woman doing a movie dressed up like a man?
What do you mean? Is that a problem? It all depends on what you stand for as a person.
I'm saying, have you ever heard anybody protesting a woman doing a movie dressed up like a man?
No, because it doesn't happen as much as the other way around.
But it's happened a lot. You've never had a protest, right?
I've never seen a woman do a whole movie dressed as a man.
It's been a bunch of movies where a woman put a mustache on and play a man and
the entire role. Give me one.
At the end of the movie,
the entire role. Give me one.
Let me see. I know it happened on Martin a couple times.
That's not a movie. That's a TV show. Okay. Who dressed up as a man? Gina dressed up as a man as a disguise.
Yeah,
that's Gina dressing up as a disguise.
But if Martin put a dress on and he wanted for an act, it's like, oh man, he being used. It's the same thing, bro. But really, what you're saying is, we got a problem with men being way, but women can't be the same thing. One is bad and one is okay.
How many women do you see? Or see, now it's different because now they're just pushing the the alternative lifestyle agenda on us and everything, to the fact that we have to have Marvel movies with gay characters who happen to just be
There are
two
gay
men
people, bro,
who
in the world.
blatantly had a
Yeah.
kiss for no reason at all. They can be gay. Why they got to kiss, bro?
There are gay people in the world. They kiss in the world. Like there are black people in the
So
world.
you
that
don't
should-
really think that agendas are being pushed by our government, period, and it doesn't have to be necessarily an alternative lifestyle agenda. You just feel like there's no reason to push agendas, period.
I feel like
So Eddie Griffin and Dave Chappelle disagreeing to put on dresses. And then when Eddie Griffin denied putting on a dress, when he denied them to put on a dress and told them he didn't want to put on a dress, his career was over.
Yeah.
Then they did the same thing to Dave Chappelle, basically stripped this man of his career, of his show, all because he didn't want to wear a dress.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, you telling me they're not forcing us to do this? They're
No.
trying to force these black men to put on dresses for some money.
Yeah.
They
But
offered Dave Chappelle $300 and something million to wear a dress.
I don't know about that, but I know does Dave Chappelle, does he have a $20 million deal with Netflix right now?
You said, does he?
Yeah.
Yeah, he do.
No, they
So-
do, but it is on record that Dave Chappelle has actually said, but Dave Chappelle has actually gave reasons why he ghosted, and it was because he was unwilling to do things that they wanted
That
him
they
to do.
wanted him
for
to
them.
do.
I asked you a question though, but it's okay. So now he got $20 million. How did he get that $20 million?
Oh, I don't know.
Did he sell out?
I don't know.
He didn't. We ain't see him put on no dress.
Did he sell out though? Because the same people who were telling him to put the dress on, the same people that turn around and paying him. Comic View. I mean,
They pay him that $20 million because he was trying to take him to court. He was finna sue them about that TV show he had. He was supposed to make more money than that off the TV show.
he got $20 million because he signed a three movie deal. I mean, 3 stand-up
He
deal.
got money from Netflix. He didn't get it from the original suitors who were comic.
Yeah, and Comedy Network, Comedy Central. And then he told Comedy Central to tell the fans stop streaming from Comedy Central. And Comedy Central went and paid him gave him royalties for the Chappelle show.
Yeah, because they was losing more money by
Exactly.
people not watching the show.
So did he sell
it
out?
made sense to pay him.
He didn't have to sell out. They was losing, so they were trying to find a way to buy their way back. They were trying to find their way back into getting money.
But did he
And the
sell
only way they can get their money back is by paying Dave Chappelle.
So he didn't sell out, right?
We don't know.
He didn't have to.
We don't
Okay,
know.
okay.
We don't
So-
know the conditions of
we
the
don't
new
know
deal.
he sold out.
I don't know.
I don't feel like he sold out. I don't feel like he sold out.
That's what I'm saying. So we've seen that you cannot sell out and come up. Like, that's what I'm saying. So how come Dave Chappelle can do it and other people can't do it? Why are we like? I've never heard anybody say Shania Twain. Yeah, man, look, now they got her, man. Or I've never heard somebody
That's not
say
true. That's not
Mick
true.
Jagger,
That's not true.
Shania Twain.
I done heard about Beyonce.
They spoke about Mick Jagger. They spoke about
Beyonce.
Led Zeppelin.
Anybody.
They
I'm
spoke
talking
about Marilyn Manson.
Pop. I've
They
never heard
spoke about,
Justin Bieber. I've never heard La Ciento. I've never heard
Also,
Gloria.
you don't read those type of.
No, what I'm
articles.
saying is I know for a fact, and this is a fact, bro.
It's not a fact, but speak your opinion.
Okay, I didn't even say it. I know for a fact, bro, that in our communities, man, it's hard for us to say, man, he came up, congratulations. It's always some kind of caveat. Oh, he sold out because he did this. Oh, because he sold.
Let me ask you a question right quick. Let me ask you a question.
What?
Have you ever heard of so have you ever heard of the theories about our presidents, how they're chosen, they're not elected, about how they're all a part of the same ritual, like skull and what is it? Bone and some bullshit, Illuminati type shit, the Boule, these type of organizations. Have you ever like took a deep dive into that, like what the actual Templar Knights are, the basis of our modern day banking system, all of these things that are direct derivatives from places, organizations like the Illuminati, things like that. Like, have you ever took a deep dive into that?
I've taken a dive into it, but I've also taken a dive into history, but history as it's been written.
So if you've taken a dive into history as it's been written, then you of all people should and would know that not only is the Illuminati and the Templar Knights ingrained in our modern day history and workings of our actual corporations and powers to be that are non-black entities. So just like we're saying there are black people who could be
black people who are in the Illuminati. So that is a whole set of people. And so I'm saying is right, once you say that, once you take the stance that the Illuminati is what it is, and it's an Italian thing, it's a European thing.
Do you know what the Illuminati is though?
That's
what is it? Tell me what it is.
Illuminati is said to be a society of it started in Italy, and it's a secret society of men who supposedly move the powers that be around to rule the world.
Essentially not true. The origins of the Illuminati is a secret society who infiltrates secret societies. And they were a group of scholars and enlightened thinkers who thought differently from other groups.
Where they came from.
So you are true about the Italy part where they infiltrated.
Why they didn't like black people?
Where they infiltrated different secret societies.
Why they didn't like black people?
Now, the origin of the Illuminati would be the stonemasons who essentially infiltrated the Illuminati.
But why did the Illuminati not like black people?
I don't know why they didn't like black people, but you do realize that because they were. But you do realize that Masonry plays a huge part of the Illuminati if you believe that.
Yeah, but
and you do realize that Black Masons are the only Mason charter that has and owns their own original copy of their charter. You know that, right?
Okay, but you're talking about Black Masons and you're talking about the 1800s. We're talking about the 1400s and the 1200s. What I'm saying is that if your basis of what you're saying is that they don't like, but I can agree with you that you can if you say that. But then when I say, well, why? You say, well, I don't know why. And I'm saying
I didn't say we don't know why. Democrats don't like black people, but they still use us for the vote. Am I correct?
I asked you
Am
about
I correct?
Yeah, I asked you, but there's a reason why. I asked you
why is there a reason?
The reason why Democrats use the black for the vote because we don't vote smart and we've been easily turned all these years.
Great. So just like there's a reason why they needed us for an election, I'm pretty sure there's a reason why an organization that doesn't like black people said that they wanted to use black people.
I'm saying, how can you know all this information about how it started and what they do and all this, but don't know why they do what they do?
I didn't say I don't know why they do what they do. You asked me why do they not like black people? I've never read a passage of why the Illuminati does not like black people. Now, what I have read are alternative organizations that work hand in hand with these secret societies, and they're all from different walks of life, different backgrounds, different ethnicities. So you have different factions of some of these secret societies that do work hand in hand, because you are talking about a secret society who infiltrates secret societies. So you might have skinheads who hate black people, but they might also hate Jewish people even more. So I will partner with the black man who hates these Jewish people over here to fight this common enemy. So there are a lot of factors of why someone will team up with someone they don't like or an enemy or something like that.
See, man, it just, I don't know, it makes sense in a way, and then in a way it don't make sense to a lot of people, but it is real. And I mean, to be honest with you, like you say, how can they force you to do something? Well, whether we look at it this way or not, they still forced Dave Chappelle. They was forcing him. He still lost his show. Of course, they came on the back end and tried to pay him off. They tried to give him the money back and all this stuff here. Why? Because they started losing in the end. Why? Because they lost a big part of Comedy Central. Everybody watched the Chappelle show. So once they lost that show, it was hard for them because there was a big piece they was missing in their show. There's a big pot of money they was missing. That's a big pot of money they lost. So of course, I'm gonna go offer Dave Chappelle this and see if we can get his show back on Comedy Central, even though it's gonna be the reruns. They're still gonna make money off of that. So yeah, Dave Chappelle, he had to take a loss to gain, and he took that loss by fighting for what he believed in, and that's not putting on the dress. He never put on the dress. So at the end of the day, they forced him. They put him in a corner to where he had to fight to not put a dress on. And no man should have to fight to not put a dress on. If I say, no, I don't want to put a dress on, this is my TV show, I got to run it how I want to run it, I should be able to keep it running the way I want to run it. But you to tell me that I'm going to lose everything I got if I don't do it, yeah, you put me in a predicament where now I have to make a choice to put a dress on or not put a dress on, when I already made my choice not to put it on.
Now, I will say this. I don't know shit about shit, but I will say this, though. We all have choices. Now, I think the bigger issue, and it also rolls into hip-hop, is this. As a 20-year-old black entertainer, let's say I don't want to put a dress on. Let's say whatever network I'm dealing with says, hey, man, in order for you to be successful in this business, you got to put this dress on. Well, it doesn't fit my moral compass, so I don't want to do it. I don't want to compromise myself for what that might represent. And it doesn't have to be a dress. It could be anything. It could be gun violence. It could be drug culture, gang culture, whatever. Let's say I don't want to represent any of that. Well, okay. Boom. Fuck you. I ain't doing it. Now, if I don't have the bread to put out my product independently, I'm kind of fucked. I have no way to get my art out because of the gatekeepers. The bigger issue is this, to what Bug says a lot. We, as a community, with the amount of black billionaires in the businesses that we have, and I'm going to use hip-hop, we, to this day, still don't have any truly black-owned entertainment avenues to go to. Like, when a white man closes a door, we don't have that entity to go to. And I think it's too many black billionaires. The Jay-Z's, the Puffs, the Kanye's, the Dre's of the world. With all of these black billionaires, with them names I just named, we should have a black-owned record label. Like 300 just sold to what, Universal, I think. Yeah. No reason why and like I said, I'm not saying it was a bad move for the owners of 300, because I don't think they were all the way black owned, because I think Leor actually had an ownership piece in 300 anyway. But what I'm saying is, it's too many black billionaires in music for us not to have our own independently owned black major. We should have a black major that is competing with the Universals of the world. 300 should be black owned. I heard that P from Quality Control was trying to buy 300. He sent out a tweet, said, I got the money right now. How much y'all want to sell it for? Like, there's no reason why we don't have a black-owned entity. It's too many smart, the Dame Dashes of the world, the Master P's of the world, the Irv Gottis of the world, the Quality Controls of the world.
All the people
what's them boys on the West Coast, bro? With Kendrick Lamar, what's them boys' name, bro? Top and all them boys. It's too many great minds in hip hop. Well, we don't have something black owned. Just truly black owned.
Yeah.
I've heard of one time Suge Knight, Irv Gotti, and Jay Prince trying to form a distribution company.
They ain't allow it, bro.
Yeah, and they got buried by the feds.
They ain't allow it.
But I think that's more. That speaks more to collusion and togetherness of other entities, and the disarray and non-trust we have for, like, all the record companies are doing is saying, like, look, man, we're not gonna undercut each other to the point where we price each other out. We're gonna keep our rules the way we keep it.
Yeah, but it's no coincidence that all of these entertainment industries are owned by one culture or one grouping of people. And we know what grouping of people those are. Yeah. And they're not letting that shit lead. Bro, they didn't allow Leor to go run that bullshit with white people. You know what I'm saying? They ain't let Leor go corrupt punk rock and go find him a rock group that stayed on Percocets and lean and stayed repping Long Beach or West Palm Beach and shooting niggas in the name of the Hamptons.
But
they ain't let Leor started in that sector of music and couldn't make it. But once he came to niggas and was pushing that shit, damn near every artist outside of Jay that Leor had, they were successful, but they was on something. and they push drug culture and gang culture, and they ain't get them niggas no help. They profited off them boys, and then when they fell by the wayside, they let them fall by the wayside.
It is the same thing to Guns N' Roses. It did the same thing to all them punk groups in the 80s. It did the same thing to Mick Jagger and them. They just lived off the dirt. Look at Ozzy Osbourne. This man can't even talk straight.
Man, Ozzy Osbourne, but okay, bet. Let's bring up Ozzy Osbourne. But Ozzy Osbourne, out of all the drugs and bullshit Ozzy Osbourne did, he got championed on a reality show. All right,
that's 30 years later, bro.
He got championed on a reality show, my nigga. But then they wanted to fuck with Ludacris over some lyrics, my nigga.
Hear me, bro. You're not hearing me. You're not making sense.
I'm hearing you. What you mean I'm not making sense?
You talking about this man? This man came out in the 65, 70s, right? Went through his whole thing, crashed in the 80s, crashed in the mid 80s, crashed in the 90s. I want to say went to jail one time. Like you had like it was hunky dory. His was a success story. Like look at all he been. This man can't even talk correctly, bro.
That's because that man got a permanent acid high. He was on reality TV show and couldn't even get sedated at the dentist because this nigga do so many drugs, bro.
And he was on a major the whole time. That's what I'm saying. So don't just say that that's what they do to black artists. They do that to everybody. That's their motto, bro.
Well,
yeah, I mean they did it to Britney Spears too.
I'm saying
Britney Spears' own family did that to her. That's some fuck shit, bro.
They conspired with the record company though. That's who gave them the game. They know how to do that.
Well, we know the record companies don't have any. The record companies don't have any kind of loyalty to the artist. It's all about the dollar. But I will say this though, when the opioid crisis hit white suburbia, the government did something about it. It was a crisis. When the crack epidemic hit black communities, government ain't do shit. But they made stiffer laws for drug dealers. I mean, They brought in the drug dealers. They showed them how to make the shit. They showed them where to get it from, and then they locked them up.
What I'm saying is, as we were talking about music and the industry, they run through the white boys the same way. They don't
do it the same way.
What you mean?
They don't do it the same way.
They have the same outcomes. They drug out and
there's similar outcomes. I will say
that's by choice. But see, they should be by choice.
How come they by choice and ours is by force? They don't want to do drugs.
No. Ours is by choice as well. So, and that's the other thing. The one thing I will say, ours is by choice. That no one is putting a gun to some of these guys' heads and saying do perks and rap about them.
Nah, but look what happened to Charlie Sheen, and then look what happened to Bill Cosby. You feel what I'm saying? Man, it's completely it's a complete fuck up to the black man who's trying to do something successful or trying to be something successful. You get shot down, but the white man can go do the same exact thing you did and not pay the same consequences you pay at all. You feel what I'm saying? Charlie Sheen had HIV knowingly and was having sex with these women, which you're passing on the virus, and you was paying them not to say something. You feel what I'm saying?
I agree.
That's attempted murder.
He shouldn't have been.
That's attempted murder.
That is. Bill Cosby on people turned on him though.
But he still went to prison.
He did.
Guess what? People told on Charlie Sheen too.
They did.
But Charlie Sheen did not go to prison. He did probation. You feel what I'm saying? So yes, it is a big difference in the world and what's going on. No matter how hard you fight as a black man to get somewhere successful, they're going to always try to use you as a puppet no matter what you're doing. So we can sit here and try to make excuses and everything for like certain reasons to say, oh yeah, you can do it this way or do it that way. At the end of the day, the white man want their hand in on your pot. There's nothing that's why the military, our army is in debt right now because they want their hand in everybody's pot. You feel what I'm saying? That's just the way America is ran. They want their hand in your pot. You feel what I'm saying? That's why they went to Africa. They put their hand in Africa's pot, stole black people from over there, brought them over here to be slaves. They were stealing gold from over there, stealing diamonds, stealing everything from over there, bringing them back over here and selling it 10 times the price of what they could have got it from over there. You know what I'm saying? They want to put their hands in your pot. So yes, when a black person, even a black woman, when you become successful and a white man see you successful, I don't care who the white man is, he wants a piece of that pie. Because it ain't going to do nothing but make him bigger and better in whatever he was doing anyway. You know what I'm saying?
I feel you.
So yeah, it's a growing process not only for the white man, but it's a growing process for us to get smarter and like you said, build more real owned black businesses, like actually owned by the black man. There's no white man behind your business. This is your business. You own this from the rooter to the tutor. Can't nobody tell you nothing about it. This is yours. You own the land. You own the building. This is your business. You know what I'm saying? Can't nobody do nothing, or shake nothing, touch nothing, or move nothing without your say. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, we do need that. We need that as far as black people, whether it's restaurants, grocery stores, regular stores, music business, industries, like you said, it does need to be a point in time to where we got to become smarter and start buying the land as long as building your business. You have to buy the land. If we don't buy the land, we don't own nothing. And that's just the true facts.
Yeah, I feel
You know what I'm saying? We have to buy the land.
JDuBB, man, it's been a pleasure. Young James Boogie is froze, and his Zoom is probably finna end abruptly. Homie got the cheap internet. I don't know why he ain't got no better internet, bro. But it's been a pleasure, JDuBB, man. You know what I'm saying? We appreciate you. We appreciate Miss Tiff Litt, man. So go ahead and throw your socials out there where we can get your music as well as Miss Tiff's music.
Oh yeah, y'all can find us on YouTube, JDuBB094, Tiff Litt. We got all different kind of songs on the different kind of mixes. Anything you want to hear, no hook needed. You know, Whit Bay. There's a couple of different hits on there. Y'all can find us on there. There's covers on the pictures. Y'all will see us on there. We got a couple videos. We still got to shoot. We got to put videos out there. We're trying to get them coming. Y'all can find us on Instagram, Facebook. Jermaine Williams, I'm on Facebook. Jermaine Williams, I'm on IG. JDuBB09441 on Instagram. But y'all can find us, and we trying to do it.
Bet, man. Appreciate y'all. Tell Miss Tiff Litt we'll holler at her next time, man. Appreciate you, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right, man. We'll catch you next time.
Yo.
Yo, you back?
Oh, yeah, I've been back.
Oh, you know that. Big Bro is back. Oh, you changed your name. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? You know, I do fancy stuff like that sometimes, you know what I'm saying? What the hell?
I see what you did there.
So I did there?
I guess. So who is You Know Me? Because it's You Know Me and Big Bro is back.
Yeah, you know me. I'm Big Bro.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, man. I mean, I feel y'all, man. But y'all, the conspiracy game. I'm
a conspiracy theorist, so I'm always entertain some conspiracy theories if you got them. But I'm not the conspiracy theorist who read a conspiracy and feel like that shit is gospel. I want to look at it with an objective mind, and I will ask some questions like, all right, y'all niggas say Gucci a clone. Why we want to clone Gucci? Now,
why more people in the world Gucci?
If you're telling me we want to clone Gucci because Gucci is influential and he can influence the hood to vote Republican, I'm gonna be like, nah, my nigga. But if I'm a scientist,
yeah,
and I got this fire cloning software, or I figured out how to clone DNA and replicate a goat.
Yeah.
And I want to move on to some more shit. But damn, I got a nigga named Gucci Mane sitting in jail, or I got a Kodak Black, or just a celebrity period, not even a black person. Let's say I got Tom Cruise. If my cloning abilities are so fire where I can clone Tom Cruise, a megastar, and nobody can tell the difference, bro. I don't care if it costs $1 billion to clone this man. If I can clone Tom Cruise, he can still act in movies. Nobody can tell the difference that they're looking at Tom Cruise's clone and not Tom Cruise. Hey, that $1 billion is worth it, because now the sky's the limit. I can clone presidents. I can clone foreign dignitaries, politicians, the rich and famous. My nigga, I can clone Elon Musk. I can go to Elon Musk and say, I can get you a clone. So when you go to San Bernardino, whatever, California, and risk it all, the robbers can shoot you in the head. They shooting your clone, not you. because I'm gonna make that billion back 100 times. If you give me that knowledge or that logic of why Gucci is a clone, I can roll with it. But Gucci ain't changing. Don't tell me Gucci is a clone because he's influential. Tell me they clone Gucci to see if they cloning technology can confuse a fan base. I think Boog is gone again. Big Bro is definitely not back. I might have to end this podcast by myself. Yeah, I'm definitely going to do that. So, ladies and gentlemen, you have now been listening to another exciting and riveting episode of the 16 Shots Podcast with Young James Boogie, AR Dub, and we out.